I have many things to say. You're going to fall in love with the food. You're going to taste a really good coffee. For real. Look, as a Colombian, let's say that I'm in love, I'm obsessed with the coffee. I always need my coffee. And
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the English Hub with Mr. Hudson. Today we have a special person. We're gonna talk about, a parent that has been on the mindset of so many young Colombians who will have the desire to travel abroad and have experiences of living with a host family and learning and culture and all that. So without much ado, I would like her to introduce herself and we will start with the conversation. Hello, Miss.
hi, Mr. Hudson. My name is Nicole. I am a currently teacher English. I teach to kids and to young people. I am also person that wants to becoming an au pair probably next year. And that's it. I love traveling.
Hello.
I
Yeah. Okay.
say that is like to be the bigger sibling of an estranged family and get paid for it. So you're going to be babysitting maybe one, two, or even three kids, and you will be hosted in their own house. You will have your own space, and it's like, let's say that, oh, normal kind of job, you know. You have your schedule, you have your journey, and then you are going to have your free time. For example, they have to give you your own space. That will be your own room. They can also give you an educational opportunity. For example, they have to give you the one that is about the language. You will also have to have your personal date that will be maybe on weekend, maybe in the middle of the week. That's up to you, and also up to the family. And that's it. You get paid monthly.
Okay. So if somebody wants to enroll or become part of the AUPAIR family, how is it possible for this person?
You have many ways. The one that I know that is the most popular and the free one is about AuPairWorld. That one is a page where you can put all your dates, and you will give also the things that you want to do, the place where you want to live, the quantity of kids that you want to take care of, also the time that you want to be an au pair. You have, I think that the shortest time is like for 3 or 4 months, and the longest is 2 years.
Hmm.
The other way to become an au pair is the one that I'm using, and using let's say that is a, how can I call it? I don't know. Let's say that it's a kind of school for being an au pair, and they are going to give you some special treatments. They're going to teach you a level of the language. For example, I'm going to German. So they gave me the course of German to complete A1 level. Then I had to pay for the exam in an international school that is recognized internationally, and well, I got my A1 certificate. I also was thought about what about cooking, for example. I
Yeah.
didn't know how to cook it. Also, about some fears helps when you need to attend to an emergency. Eh, I'm not going to say that I know how to save someone from the water, but
Okay.
I kind of know how to. And that's part of the courses that they gave me.
Okay. So if somebody may ask, before a family, get in contact with you to live with you and all that, um, if somebody may ask, what should be, you know, an AU biography that will attract somebody like Miss Nicole? Yeah. Um, how was your biography like for your host family to choose you? How was it like?
Well, first you need to say the truth. Yeah, you can say like, no, I speak 4 languages. When, for example, I can say that I speak 3 languages. I speak Spanish because I'm Colombian. Yes, I speak English because, well, you can see I speak English. But I say that I have a basic level of German. Yeah, that's
Basic.
an important thing. If you, for example, if you don't know how to speak English, but at least you have the A1 level of German, you're good. But if you know how to speak English, but you don't know a bit of German, hmm, you're lost.
Yeah.
You're lost. So first, you need to, I would say that name the languages that you handle and you know how to speak is, let's say that is very important. Yeah. I say also, well, I need to say where I'm from, my city, and we who do I live with. Also, if I like animals, the kind of music that I like, the religion. That's an important fact. The
Mm.
religion. I will say that if you don't believe in God, don't say it. Just keep it for yourself because digamos, the families, they are really radical with their religion. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you have it clear, say. Yeah. If you don't believe in God, then say. That
Okay.
will be a good advice.
So
Yeah.
you have to be honest with all your, profile data,
Yeah.
everything. You have to be, very honest.
Yes. Even if you small, you should name that
Oh,
because there are some families that accept au pairs that smoke and some that, well, they are not going to do it. Yeah.
mhm.
If you are vegetarian, if you like to dance, if you like to sing, if you have uh, some kind of abilities or kind of talents, you should name that. And also, why do you want to be an au pair? Yeah, if you want to be an au pair just because of the money, if you say that, they're not going to choose you because they're going to say like, wait, if you just want to money, why don't you work in other things? Yeah.
Yeah.
You should say also if you can stand kids. Yeah. And
Mhm.
not stand, let's not say stand. If you like kids and if kids are, they are probably going to like you. For
Mm.
example, I don't know why kids like me. I don't really like kids. I mean, I like kids when I am I'm not really approachable to kids.
Okay.
They like me. So that's a point for me.
And they are attracted to
I'm not
you?
going to say, yeah, I'm not going to say, like, I don't like kids. Because they are going to say, like, don't say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can say kids, that's okay. Also, you need to say, why do you want to go to that country? Yeah. And don't say that you want to stay. Yes, just say like, no, I want to go because I want to
Explore.
know more about the country. Don't say, for example, I want to study there, but I'm not going to say that because I say, no, I want to know German. And I want to learn German because I want to study there. No, they're not going to. It's like you're going to stay like an illegal person. And, that stuff is a little bit in.
Sorry?
They are really, they are really picky with
Oh, okay.
the people that they select.
Okay.
Um, what else? What else? What else? Okay. You should say also. You should name. No, you should name. No, you must name when are you going to return to your country. And for example, I wrote that I was going to go to Germany because I'm going to be the first person from my family going there, and I want to return and give them all the knowledge that I have acquired from the country, and yeah, that's a guarantee for them that I'm going to become to return.
Yeah, yeah. So you have to assure them that, once you get there and your time is due, you're gonna leave the country. Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
all right. So I know, you have, deep knowledge when it comes to, AUPair and all that. I can see from your conversation that you are really vested, with a lot of knowledge or a lot of information when it comes to, somebody who is like or like already prepared in case they say, hey, Nicole, you're gonna have to leave tomorrow. You're already prepared. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. I can see from the way you're talking that, you are highly prepared and highly informed about, whatever, you have to do there and all that. So um in asking that, may I ask what are your main tasks once you get there? What do you have to do?
Well,
Like first you said like basically you have to babysit one or two or three children, and so you're babysitting. What exactly are you gonna do with them?
okay.
Gonna teach them some
Clear. I have more clear the things that I don't have to do. For example, in the platform that we are using with the company that is helping me, we are not going to clean bathrooms. I'm not going to clean bathrooms. Yeah. I mean, that's an space that says like things that you don't want to do. I don't want to clean bathrooms.
okay.
I don't want to clean walls. There is a part that say that, and it's like, okay, that's a specific. It's
Okay.
specific. Uh, you don't have to cook for the entire family. You
But you can
only have to
you
cook,
can you can prepare some Colombian dish for them, right?
of course. I'm going to give them that just to being, I'm going to give them a little piece of Colombian food.
Yeah.
They are going, then they are going to love me because of my sazon.
Yeah.
That's something that is not mandatory to do.
Okay.
I can decide if I want or if I don't. But I have to cook for the kids. I have to take them to school, then take them to other classes that they have. For example, if I have a kid that in the mornings goes to school and afternoons goes to classes of, I don't know, piano, I
Mhm.
have to take them to that. And that's it. And take care of them, help them with the homework. Uh, if the parents want, I can also that is one of the things that they why the au pairs program exists, and is that we are going to have an exchange of culture.
Yeah.
So I'm going to maybe no, I'm not going to maybe I'm going to teach them how to dance salsa, for example. how to cook a Colombian dish,
Mhm.
some words in Spanish, yes, and maybe if they also are learning how to speak, we can learn together,
Yeah,
and that's kind of cool
yeah, that's
because you are grown with a person. So those are the things that I have to do. In, and also, if, for example, if in the case that the parents want to go to a party and I already finished my hours, they can pay me
extra
extra
hour.
hours
Oh,
of yeah, extra hours to take care of the baby.
so
Because
it's all in the contract. Yeah.
mhm, so it's wonderful.
Okay.
Wonderful. But
So
I just want to I just have to stay in the house, you hours.
okay. All right. So in the case where you are getting some salary and all that at the end of the month, it sounds something that is gonna call you know a lot of attention if somebody wants to be part of the program. Yeah. But then if somebody wants to travel there or be part of the program, how much money does the person need in order to go there? And then, like all the money somebody needs to be part, how much on average, how much does somebody need?
Well, it depends on the way that you want to now. For example, if you're doing it with the AuPairWorld, I think that it's totally free. You only need to pay for your ticket
Oh,
to go there. But if you're doing it with a company, for example, I'm doing it with GLS, that is Global Learning Solutions.
yeah, global.
If you're doing it with that program, you need to pay like 8 or 9 millions because I don't remember well,
Okay.
but it's kind of that, and it's very complete. They give you guarantees. They give you a specific time in which you need to be select, and the ways of pay. I mean, you don't have to pay everything, all the amount. 5 years, you can do it like quotes, and that's it.
Okay.
I think it's perfect. So, like parts. So you you need to, well, if you do it with a company, you need to have present that if you're going to pay, you need to pay for the program. Then look if the program also includes the, the visa, or
Mhm.
if you have to pay it by yourself, the certificate with a what? With a international school of you have to pay by yourself. The tickets, I think that you always have to pay by yourself. But in some programs, for example, in the one that I am, the family is going to pay by my for my visa.
Oh, okay.
So they made all the
Expenses,
no papeleo.
all the documentations. Yeah.
Yeah, they made all the documentation there, and they just sent a card asking to the consular to give me permission to be there
Oh,
for
okay.
a specific time.
Okay.
The good part of being an au pair is that if you want to study there, uh, it's easier to change your visa from an au pair to a student that uh, getting the student visa by first.
Oh, okay. That's one of the good things about being an au pair.
Yeah.
Nice. So, so I think you have you know a lot of opportunities if you want to stay and learn and all that. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So, apart from that, you were telling me you will be given a room. So, with this room that you'll be given, are you gonna pay? let's say utilities? Are you gonna pay for let's say electricity, water, food, the room? Are you gonna pay something for that?
No,
No?
you just get 100.
So
I
it's
mean,
totally free. You just make money.
yeah,
Yeah.
for me, it is. So
Oh,
if you want to, that's why having an au pair is so expensive because you need to pay for another person just to be there in your house. So I'm not going to pay electricity. I'm not going to pay my water. I'm not going to pay for any of those things.
hmm.
They are going to pay me for being there
Oh, okay.
and for taking care of the kids. Of course, I need to, help in the house. I mean, well, maybe if they don't ask me, even if they don't ask me, I will, because I'm used to do that.
Okay. Okay, nice.
Not becoming a parasite and just being there eating all their food and just looking. It's not about that.
Okay.
And it's something that most of the people think that it's like, no, you just go there and you sit in the couch the whole day. You take the kids to the school, then you go back and you play video games the whole morning. Then you go there again for the kids. You take them, you give them food, you buy the food because you don't know or you don't want to cook. You take them. When the people presents you the program, they make them look like it's just a hotel. No, no, it's not going to be like that because you are going to be responsible for all the lives.
Yeah. All your
It's not
actions. Yeah.
just your own life. Yeah, we need to be conscious about that. When I started to work with kids, I realized that work with kids is so hard, and I'm not with them the whole day. I'm just teaching them for maybe 2 or 4 hours. But just imagine to live with a kid, or maybe with two,
Yeah.
and you have to take care of them. Just imagine that you are taking care of a baby that is only 2 years old, and the baby says like, I need you to clean my ass because I'm in the bathroom and I don't know how to clean myself. You need to think about it, yeah? Just imagine that you're taking care of a boy that is only 11 years old and is in that age when they make tantrums for different things. They are not going to make a tantrum because they don't want to go to sleep. They may be going to make a tantrum because you say like, hey, you can't play video games. And they say like, I pay you for it. Just imagine that. You
Yeah.
need to have those things in your mind.
Okay.
And are
Awesome.
something that I think about. Mhm.
Okay. So that's a lot of information. I can see you are psychologically, spiritual,
Very true.
everything prepared. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we've come to the end of the conversation about AU and what not like people have to do and all that. So we're gonna move on to the next topic that is about traveling. Yeah. All right. So welcome back once again. Now we're gonna move on to something that I know you love. Yeah. It is part of this thing that is gonna make you travel around the world, see Europe. I know you're gonna go to so many countries that are around um, Germany, for instance, Norway, or maybe London, or I don't know, you name it. Yeah. So moving on to that, somebody may ask, have you ever been abroad, Miss Nicole?
No,
Okay. So
no.
This is the first time you're gonna travel abroad, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know, be being that you're gonna travel for the first time abroad, somebody may ask, are you afraid of traveling alone?
Kind of. No, I always wanted to know how it is because the times that I have traveled, I did it with a group of people. But always that I travel, my mom also traveled, but she was the only one that always had to travel alone. And she said like, "Oh, it's amazing because you have your own space. You feel like you are in an adventure." And it's like, "Oh, but what if I want to sleep in
Yeah.
an airport and I have all my stuff? You know, that scares me a lot."
Mhm.
Maybe it's because I'm Colombian. Maybe it's because I'm a woman. Maybe it's because both of that. So
Okay.
that scares me,
Yeah, yeah, I can feel
but I want to.
how you feeling now. Yeah. But then, you just have to gather courage that everything is gonna be okay. Yeah. You just have to have that conviction that, every country is like Colombia. Once you are living here, you can live everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know you can't compare Colombia to some countries, because Colombia is a place where you can have all the opportunity of, having fun all day or irrespective of the day, like there are a lot of holidays, like tomorrow, for instance, is a holiday in Colombia and you don't have to work. But on the other hand, in other countries, the whole year you have like just two holidays and you can feel that, you know, you are somewhere else. It's not like it cannot be compared to Colombia. Uh,
Mhm.
so could you live in another country for the rest of your life? Is it possible for you?
No, I
No?
don't think so.
Why not?
No. Well, I really love my country. I wouldn't like to have to leave it. I really love Colombia. Colombia has everything that you want to have and everything that you need to live a good life. The thing is that to live here and have a good level, you need to have money. You know, nowadays Colombia is a really expensive country
Mhm.
for their own population. That's the sad thing. So I like to imagine that I'm going to live in, for example, in this case, in Germany. I'm going to live there for maybe 1 or 2 years, and then I'm going to return here with money. Yeah, and then I'm going to go there again. Even if I'm going to to live in another country, I can't imagine not returning here because here is my family. And
Yeah,
that's a Colombian thing. We love our family. We love our no, maybe we don't love or we all don't love our country, but we love our family. And if
exactly.
our family is here, we will want to be with our family.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I don't think that I'm going to live my whole life in Germany or far
Yeah.
from Colombia. If I have my family, maybe. If, but if I don't have it, I don't think so.
Okay. So I know you have traveled around Colombia. Yes. Have you traveled around Colombia?
Yes.
So, having traveled around Colombia within your own country, um, with your experiences in traveling, do you think it is better to travel alone, with friends, or with family?
Okay. I just have travel with my family, and once with a boyfriend that I had. And I'm sure that traveling with friends or with your family is going to be a beautiful experience because all of you are going to be together, all of you are going to know the same things. But I think that traveling alone is it's more obviously it's going to be more personal, and you're going to have the opportunity to maybe know things about yourself that you didn't know, and maybe to recognize another ones. Yeah, you know how to be alone is an important thing for your life, because you're not going to be always with your family. You're not going to be always with your partner, with your couple. You're not going to be always with your friends. I think that each travel has its own magic
Yeah.
and its own thing. So traveling with family is beautiful. You
Okay.
are going to wake up each morning and you're going to say, "Hello, look,
Yeah.
here we don't have." For example, when I was with my family in Salento, that was our best travel. Our best trip was that we all got in love of Salento. Salento is an amazing place. Do you know Salento? Where it is?
Oh, no, I haven't been there.
It is. Have you heard before about the Valle de Cocora?
Yeah.
That place.
Oh, okay.
That's an amazing place. Salento is a small town.
Mhm.
It is close. I think that to it is close to Armenia.
Oh, okay.
It is close to Armenia, and it's in that side of the country where you find all. I think that is maybe they are one of the warmest people that I have ever known. They are really warm. They are like, oh look, I have a coffee for you. Look, I have the knowledge about the town, and I want to give it to you, and you don't have to pay me for it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. They are like they really love their town. They really love their or the place where they live, and they're going to teach you about the place. That's an
nice.
amazing thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And to be there with your family, I think it is amazing. But there are some towns, for example, that one, Villa de Leyva in Boyacá. That's some towns that I think that are more for be with your friends,
Mm.
hanging out with your friends for through the paths, so that are close to the mountains, or maybe do some activities that not all the family is going to are going to enjoy. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Um,
So we're coming to the end of the conversation. If somebody is watching you right now, yeah, and wants to come to Colombia, um, what can you say to convince that person that, hey, once you get to Colombia, you're gonna fall in love with the country? Yeah, what can you say?
I would I have many things to say. You're going to fall in love with the food. You're going to taste a really good coffee. For real. Look, as a Colombian, let's say that I'm in love, I'm obsessed with the coffee. I always need my coffee. And I have tasted coffee in other parts of the world. For example, in Korea, yeah, like, horrible, terrible. The coffee is terrible.
Yeah.
In Canada, it's not the best. In Peru, it's good. It's good. Yeah, Brazilian coffee, but Colombian coffee. Let me say it's delicious. Here we have from the wait, I have the word. I don't have the one. There we have the bitter, we have instant coffees. You're going to feel the frutals flavors in the coffee. You're going to feel, I mean, for example, here in the Llanos, in Cubarral, they made a really good tea. It's delicious. It's very different to the one that maybe you're going to taste in Risaralda. It's really different. You're
Mm,
going to fall in love also with the the way that people treat you. You know, here you are, if you are having breakfast, I don't know, in a kiosk that is close to, I don't know, call a fruit. Well, a place where they sell fruits and vegetables, you're going to find that each person that goes through that art is going to say, and it's beautiful. You know, having breakfast here in Colombia is beautiful when you are not in your house. The also
mm.
the weather here. Maybe in Villavicencio is not the best one. I'm not going to lie. Villavicencio sucks about the weather.
Okay.
But maybe if you are, I don't know, from Russia and you want to feel heat all day, you're going to love Villavicencio.
Yeah.
We are multicultural. You're going to find, I mean, in Colombia, you have everything that you want. You have the all the options that you want. You want to be in a cold place but warm at the same time. Go to Boyacá, go to Cundinamarca, go to Salento. Salento is also cold. You want to have a, I don't know, you want to be in a place where there is a beautiful landscape, where each part of Colombia, any part of Colombia, we have beautiful landscapes everywhere. You
Nice.
want to go to a place where you have a the best rivers in the whole country are in el
Armenia?
Meta here.
Oh, here in Meta? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
the
Nice.
best rivers, the best beaches. You're going to find it in, wait, I say beaches or beaches? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Beaches.
Okay, you got it. The best things you're going to find it in San Andres, Santa Marta, in El Chocó.
Mm.
You have a lot of options. I mean, Colombia is all what you want to have.
Okay, nice.
And if you come from another country, it's going to be very cheap. Let me tell you,
Yeah,
it's
because
going
you
to
have
be
foreign
the
currency.
the
Yeah.
cheapest option for sure.
Okay.
But
Okay. So, Miss, what is your personal mantra in life?
wait, what kind of question is that one?
Yeah.
Uh, the first one is going to be everything happens for something. Okay. The other one will be, it's an expression in
Okay.
Spanish. I'm trying to translate it. Like, if God wants it, it's okay.
Okay.
Let it flow.
Let it flow. All right. That's
Let it,
awesome. Okay.
let it
So
flow, let it flow.
let it flow and let it be. Okay. All right. So, Miss, as an English teacher who aspires to ensure that, a lot of, people or students that comes under your teaching experience, get what they need to know and all that. But then if somebody would like to know how did you learn English, or what are some of the tips you can give people in order to have this level of English that Miss Nicole has, what can you say about that?
You know, I learned English like in a H level, close to a H level, by myself, listening music in English and singing at the same time. And also, This is a tip that I also like to apply with my students. And, and is that if you are in a class, you should chew gum. Right? Because that helps to your tongue to get more flexible,
Mhm.
and you're going to have that that pronunciation that you want, and you're not going to talk like, you know, like Sofia Vergara. I mean, it's not that your accent is bad, you know. There are some people that never can maybe change their own accent, and that's amazing. That's another thing. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare the way that you speak with another person. You are completely different. Even in Spanish, even in your native language, you're not going to speak like another person, and you cannot compare yourself. It's your own process. It's your own way to speak. It's yourself. So don't compare yourself with another ones. It's just a process. Maybe you're going to find that your best skill is the writing. For example, my best skill is not the speaking. My best skill is the listening.
Okay.
And I'm really, and even if I'm good at speaking, I suck at writing. Yeah. And it's completely fine. You can't be perfect in all the skills. I mean, you should. Yeah. You can, if you are, that's perfect. But don't compare yourself.
Okay.
That's
Awesome.
my
All right. So, Miss, I would like to say a very big thank you for your time and everything. I really hope that whatever, you know, your desire and aspirations going to a foreign country are, I hope everything there becomes successful for you. And hopefully in the future, we're gonna have, a different conversation talking about your experiences in living in Germany. Thank you
great.
very much.
Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Hudson, for the invitation.